be enough to move into the third round and have multiple third-round picks. I don't know how they'll get in the second round, but if they don't, there probably will be some receivers in the third round at pick, I think it's 72, that will be worth the Jets. Wow. Someone like a Malachi Corley, if he's there, yeah, you want one of those Deebo Samuel types. He can operate inside out from the slot, make it from scratch game and all that right there. Guy's just a powerhouse at like 6 foot 210. Someone like
And the tribute to the military, one of the things that the NFL takes very seriously and does such a great job. They do so here in Detroit, and now the JETS, Jets, who took Olu Fashanu from Penn State in the first round. They make their first pick of night 2 and the first pick of this third round of the draft. As a reminder now, time between picks is 5 minutes from the third round on through the 6th round. So the Jets, a decision has been made. They're awaiting the official announcement. Got a little help up front for Aaron Rodgers with their first pick, and now the choice is in for the Jets.
Edwards. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Detroit, we in the building. Born and raised in Detroit, so it's glad to see my city doing so good. Also, shout out to University of Michigan. Go Blue. Now it's time to get on the board. Go Blue, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. Jets. The Carolina Panthers have traded the 65th pick to the New York Jets. With the 65th pick in the 2024 draft, the New York Jets select Malachi Corley, wide receiver out of Western Kentucky. Let's go, Jets.
Desmond, they call Malachi Corley the Yak King for the yards after catch. That could also be yards after contact with this dude.
Absolutely, man. I tell you what, he was the receiver of the week at the Senior Bowl. He started to read more, meditate, got his relationship with Jesus. He said, Desmond, now I just want to be in
good hands, can get in and out of break, make contested catches. But this is what he did in college. 70% of the passes that he caught within 10 yards of line of scrimmage. You know, bubbles, screens, you know, all that type of stuff. So he has to prove that he can play and come out in and out of breaks and beat man-to-man coverage, which he had a good Senior Bowl, so that probably enhanced his draft status.
Let's take a look at the prospect resume brought to you by Indeed. He was second in the country with 29 touchdown catches, and the yards after catch were significant that we mentioned. You know, he was the 27th ranked recruit in the state of Kentucky coming out in 268th, basically a no-star recruit, and he's turned himself into a third-round pick, and he's headed to the New York Jets.
And there you have it, exactly how I wanted it to happen. After the first round, I wanted the Jets to stay put, right? So they could keep their draft capital, even add draft capital, and getting a guy like Malachi Corley. I'm guessing if Deebo Samuel is Deebo, right? My man Malachi Corley has to be Bogart because he's very much in the same vein, and we know the New York Jets come from that San Francisco 49er lineage there. As we see right here, somebody who can get it in a make it from scratch game, man, how can you argue with that? They always make your QB right. Brock Purdy's ability to throw to somebody like a Deebo Samuel, that's a high-efficiency player, somebody you could just target ad nauseum in a myriad of ways. Man, it makes, I don't know, man, it's brilliant because the blueprint is already set. As you see here, Deebo Samuel in motion, this is exactly how you will use Malachi Corley there. Put him in motion, let him run stop routes, break some tackles, right? And do the damn thing. Going to be a high-efficiency, high-volume guy who forces defenses to pay attention to the line of scrimmage, meaning they're going to be on their Where's Waldo, John, because they're not going to know who is going to have to combat whatever he's doing on any given play. It's akin to having an extra running back and an extra tight end. And you know those two are the quarterback's best friend. Yeah, that's a bar. And then when you get those heart palpitations about what he's going to do in the quick and mid-range game, then they go vert on you. Outstanding. Adding players who complement what you already have in a year that you are all in, that I expect you to go to the Super Bowl, Malachi Corley does that for you, having Garrett Wilson on one side who can do everything down the field with the best of them, and Mike Williams, he can go and get it with the best of them. Two of the best even exchange players there is, getting it off the top shelf. Come on, man, what are we doing here? Then Malachi Corley work in the middle. We see here, motion the tunnel screen, and then look at the physicality this guy's going to bring it to the NFL, just like your man Deebo Samuel, right? Make it from scratch. Add or around the line of scrimmage. Bang! Look at that. Coma toast. Turning cats into zombies, right? Zombifying cats. Bang! What are we doing right here? Come on. This is your wide receiver coming out of the slot. What did I say? 6'2", 210 or something like that? Look at that. Get him the rock, add or around the line of scrimmage, and he's going to do the damn thing for you. See right here? Bang! Took a man to Zombie Town. Won't you take me to Zombie Town? Taking Mama Jumpers to Zombie Town in a damn offense that also features someone like Breece Hall, added a Braylon Allen as well. Already had Izzy Abanikanda. Come on, man. And you have guys in the middle like Conklin and Ruckett. A-Rod throwing them the pill. What are we doing here, man? This shit is amazing. If your offensive coordinator, Nathaniel, can't hack it, you need to dig into the Western Kentucky playbook and do some of the things that they were doing with Malachi Corley. This damn tag, right? This is a tag counter from a tap. You're going to get him in motion. You're going to tap it to him, and he's going to run that counter action. You get that tackle and guard pull, right? Backside, and it's all to the good. Check this out right here. We'll see it from both angles. See that deep set there? Let him get vertical, right? Hopefully get some better blocking than that there. But as you can see right here, man, his ability to make it from scratch is paramount in all aspects of it. I want to see it from this side right here. Give him that ball in motion, have him set deep. That makes up the rhythm there. You can see the tackle or the guard here climbing up on steel chambers there that lead through. He's supposed to come through here. He just needed better blocking, but this is an awesome way to get somebody to rock. Very Deebo Samuel-like. We have trips to the field. This is excellent scheming to test eye discipline. You're going to have a flat route. Malachi Corley here, he's going to be running a slot fade. He ends up being the outside receiver, almost on a switch release because you have the outside receiver then running a post. So being able to get him, what did I say? You're worried about the quick game, especially with how they really target him, right? High volume. So you're thinking this could possibly be a screen that has some type of screen action to it. And then you'll see right here, he bluffs it. Looking like he's going block, and then he gets vert on him. Bang, if it was a better throw, he may have been able to take it to the crib. But, hey, it is what it is right there. They had multiple safeties back, right? And they had a balanced shell. But see right here? Now, he has some severe hands. Great hands, just like Deebo Samuel as well. And we can see here from this angle, bang. Getting them explosive plays. Damn, look, he's the first one up, right? That was a pretty nice hit, too. Bang, right there. Look, he jumps up. He jumps up and he's in the sky before, right? Come on, man. You got my boy Jordan Hancock here. Hancock. He's seeing daisies and cherries and unicorns and shit like that, bro. I'm telling you, he's going to make people have to bring their lunch pail, straight up, right? When I was playing, man, you hated cats like that. But it is what it is, man. You're going to be softening up, getting those body blows from Breece Hall and Braylon Allen and Abanikanda. And you add that to them slot with your tight ends can be physical as well. Having them always in motion, that kinetic motion, obviously it's an identifier, a keyer for the quarterback, but it puts the defensive backs on their heels as well there. So you get a clear out here. They're just running this to the middle of the field, having them find a void in the zone. And, like, how do you deal with this? He already has you on the back foot. See how they had to switch there? So they switched assignments. He's on the back foot, and look at that. It just so happened, you know what I'm saying, his quarterback's not doing his job there. But then you can see his hands as well. Look at this, right? You see him all the time coming across the middle, and him having to stop, the ball not behind him or whatever like that, If you can give him the ball to where he does not have to turn and contort his body and everything, he can get you even better yards there. Here's an even better example of his hands coming across the middle. Check this out. Right? That's a complete contortion of your body going against the grain here. The quarterback throwing it to the out, you know what I'm saying? Not throwing it to the upfield shoulder, throwing it to the back shoulder. And he has to turn around. He's a natural hands catcher there. This is exactly what you want, man. You want that completion percentage of 68% and above, you have to have players like this. I'm going to call it right there. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, man. Make sure you're liking the content, sharing it with everybody. Tell them that Top Billin is the best doing it around. No doubt about that. Can't wait for training camp, man. It's going to be a special year for the New York Jets. Mark my words. Barring any health situations or anything like that, the Jets, to me, have a top 5 roster in the NFL, perhaps even a top 3 roster. Line of scrimmage, sound play. You're going to have a quarterback who's going to be able to be a point guard, if anything. And then, of course, we know that he has the skills to be a playmaker as well. So surrounding this guy with a lot of talent and all in year like that, man, I think is brilliant. No doubt about that. Can't wait to see Malachi Corley out there and see if Nathaniel can't hack it. Coach Hackett right there can use him to the best of his ability. All right, but it's your boy Jersey Murf as always, man. Much love to everybody out there. Shout out to all my people in Union County. Shout out to all my people out in Middlesex. Man, shout out specifically to Rahway, Linden, Newark, stand up. We in the building, of course, man. Shout out to everybody out in NYC, Staten Island, Long Island as well. All right.
Top Billin, Uptown Murf.
Top Billin, villains.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.